morning students. I hope all of you have read the chapter. So in second chapter your last question was remaining, that was symbols. Before starting the chapter, let us see what we had done in the last video. In the last video we had seen the globes and maps. What is a map? Different kinds of maps, colors, elements of map. In elements of map we had seen directions, scale, color, and last is remaining, that is your symbols. So children, what is symbols? A symbol is the shape or sign that is used to represent something. For example, to show a church on a map, we can just put a cross at that spot. Okay. So symbol is easier to show features and places on a map. So here some symbols are given. First is given boundary between countries. Second is sea road. Third is boundary between states. Fourth is capital of country. Fifth is national highway. Sixth is post office. Seventh is other roads. Eighth is police station. Ninth is railway line. 10th is bridge. And the last one is river. So children, this standard symbols you have to do it in your notebook. Now here your chapter is completed. Now let us move to words to remember. So children, these words to remember you have to do it in your notebook and you have to learn it. Now let us see filling in the blanks. So an blank is a book of maps. So what you will write in blank? An atlas. What is the answer? Atlas. A-T-L-A-S. Second, the ratio of distance on a map to actual distance is known as the scale of the map. What is the answer? Scale. S-C-A-L-E. Scale of the map. Third, on a map, high mountains are shown in dark brown. Fourth, on a map, the use of the color blue shows water bodies. Blue shows water bodies. Fifth, shapes or signs used to represent features on a map are called symbols. Sixth, on a map drawn to a scale of 1 centimeter, 100 kilometers. A distance of 5 centimeter on the map means an actual distance of 500 kilometers. What is the answer? 500 kilometers. Seventh, if north is at the top in a map, west is to the left. What is the answer? Left. B is given, match the column. Arrow marked N on map, what will be the answer? C, north. Second, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. It is shown in D, map scale. Third is plains. What is the color of the plains? A, green. Fourth, which is the symbol shows? It is a symbol of E, boundary between two countries. Fifth, this symbol shows bridge. Your answer is B, bridge. Now children, multiple choice questions you have to do it by your own. You try it at your home. Now let us see the questions that is given in your book. So first is word meaning. These words are given in your book. Cardinal, a number that represents amount such as 1, 2, 3. Shrunk, to become smaller or make something smaller. Answer the following questions. A globe is the most accurate way to represent the earth. However, we generally use a map rather than a globe to study the earth. Why is this? We generally use a map rather than a globe to study because it has several shortcomings. What are that shortcomings? It is difficult to carry a globe around. It is not possible to see all the parts of the earth surface at the same time. Third, it cannot show detailed information. So this is the answer of the first question. Now let us move to the second one. A map of the earth will have errors in the shape and size of places shown on the map. Why is that so? A map of the earth will have errors in the shape and size of places shown on the map because you cannot flatten out the earth's surface and show it accurately. Second, people who make maps try to minimize these errors. Third, how is direction usually shown in maps. Direction is usually shown in map through north. North is at the top, then south is at the bottom, east is to the right, and west to the left. Now, what is your fourth question? What do you understand by the term scale of a map? The scale of a map is the ratio between distance shown on the map and the actual distance on the ground. What is the answer? The scale of a map is the ratio between distance shown on the map and the actual distance on the ground. For example, the actual distance between two cities may be 100 km, but on the map it may be shown as 1 centimeter. So children, if this question is asked for 1 or more than 1 marks, then you will write only the definition of scale of a map. If it is more than 2 marks, then you will include example also. Now, which standard colors are used in maps? Standard colors used in maps are blue, brown, yellow and green. So, if it is asked for 1 mark or 2 marks, then only this is enough. It is asked for more than 1 mark, then you will have to include all these points. Water bodies are always shown in blue. Mountains and highlands are shown in brown and yellow. Plains and lowlands are shown in green. But now you have to write overall in your notebook. So what are symbols? Symbols are shapes or signs that are used to represent something. For example, to show a church on a map, we can just put a cross at that spot instead of writing the word church. Let us revise once again. Symbols are shapes or signs that are used to represent something. For example, to show a church on a map, we can just put a cross at that spot instead of writing the word church. Okay children, so these are the question answers that is given in your book. Some extra questions are that you have to write. What do we call to a small model of the earth? What do we call to a small model of the earth? The globe. Second is name 2 types of maps, that is political and physical map. Third, what name is given to a book of maps? Question is, what name is given to a book of maps? Your answer is an atlas. Fourth, which map can be easily rolled up or folded and carried? What is the question? Which map can be easily rolled up or folded and carried? Your answer is wall map. So children, all these question answers you have to write it in your notebook. And one more thing again, you have to do this standard symbols in your notebook. You can do it in the starting before completing the exercise and question answers, or after completing an exercise and question answers, then also you can do this standard symbols in your notebook. So children, now let us see what you have to do. You have to write words to remember, filling in the blanks and merge the column and answer the following questions. All these things you have to do it in your notebook. So children, complete your work and learn all the question answers that I have given. Thank you.